we go. There we have tonight's project. Good old Warspite. Sure, I'm looking okay. Yeah. Let's see if my sound is okay. I think my sound's coming through okay. Let me know in the chat, guys. Can you hear me? Of course, tonight we are building a good old Warspite, so that should be lots of fun. First time I've actually ever done one of these Kobe models, but you know, recently got the Warspite, so it felt like it was the right time. Okay, that's a bag 3. You can hear me. Thanks, Grimlex. Hello, Sky Raider Ellipse. Bag 5. I'm doing both. I am both talking about the patch notes and building the Warspite model. It is a magical 2-for-1. Also, geez, that does the... Okay, hold on. The chat box background needs... Oh wait, there is, yes, there is a model. So we will be building the Warspite. Oof, this is a rough manual. We'll be building the Warspite and talking about the patch notes. I figure this is a different way to go about it, and I've been wanting to check out these Kobe models since I've mainly only ever built Lego my entire life. So it's a good way to dive on in and also do something that I think you as a community could enjoy, because technically it's warshipsy is my opinion on it. It's not quite full warships, but it has the same flavor, right? And I mean, I definitely play this part of the game just to have fun and look at pretty boats. So why not give it a go on actually building said pretty boats? Oh, the sponsored by Wargaming. I see the. Oh, where? Not technically. I mean, the boat. See, I bought it on eBay. Because for some reason on eBay, this model was $10 cheaper than the retail model. And then it came with the World of Warships thing, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. Not that I play regular World of Warships, ergo that code is pretty much useless. Because that's one game I don't need to download and put into my life. Because I have one Warships game already. Hi, Fired Fuel, how you doing today? Okay, we are... Oh, these are... okay. Were there a lot of options on what boat you could get? So this was all... So this is me trying this out for the first time. So I was literally looking for... My two criteria for me while I was looking on the internet was, one, cheapness, because it's not like being a World of Warships Legends YouTuber pays a lot. And two, if I have the ship, because I would like to be able to build a ship that I have in my port. Because I don't know, that feels correct. And this past update, I got the Warspite. So, Procargo, whatever you want to say. Henceforth, why I decided on Warspite. Now, the one thing... The one thing I'm noticing on these directions that is different from Lego, and I'm wondering if this is like a so we don't get sued sort of thing, is the step you're on has the color of the brick, and then once you move on to the next step, that color of brick disappears into like a ghost form, which is I will tell you, is going to throw me off at least 4 times while building this. Hey Keith, how you doing today? And then we're... So I have to ask everyone, how is everyone feeling after the patch notes? Because I do feel like there's been a sort of divide within the community, and I'm interested to see where everyone in chat is currently falling on it. Hey Todd Kohler, how you doing this evening? Okay, so we are here, and now are we just covering all of this with these? Yeah, we are. Okay. This is... At least British carriers aren't coming yet. This is true, but we are getting a premium carrier, which I'm interested to see how it benchmarks against the rest of the carriers. Because it, like, I think that's going to tell us a lot about the method, what we should anticipate in the future. Just how different the premium versions are when this all shakes out and occurs. Because I think, because usually premium destroy premium ships have like a weird quirk to them, and that weird quirk is what makes them special. But it could be, I don't know. Like I said, I'm interested to see what that premium quirk just ends up being in the game. Just got here. Where did you score the Warspite set? eBay. The electronics, not electronics. The electronic bay. I don't know. Yeah, it was on eBay for $95, and I'd been looking for a Kobe model, and that one was like $10 or $15 under what the retail of the set looked to be. So for me, that's, if it's a deal, it's harder for me to turn down, and it was a deal. And I also figured, you know, give this a go, see how everything turns out. Oh, no, oh, come in, Zed. Thank you. Yeah, I'm surprised it wasn't an American ship as well. That was my first thing. I was like, oh, interesting. We're going Japanese. Part of me says, you know how when certain tier ships come out and they are by default cheaper than what they should be. I'm wondering if Wargaming is interested to find out what the base take rate is in our community on premium carriers, and then from there they will decide. It's like obviously when they have, oh man, very good. Okay, pulling out the Lego brick remover. There we go. So like, when they bring out a ship, they put a price on it, and it's usually within a range. Whether that be, did I do that right? Okay. This one goes here. This one goes. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. And I'm wondering if they don't know what the take rate is on carriers to begin with in the premium scale, so they use a premium ship that has no affinity kind of towards it, so that they have a base rate at like what carrier the interest level in carriers are, and then from there they'll base other pricing in the future. Because like, if they came out with Enterprise or any of the other ships, I feel like there's a higher number of people that would just buy in for the historical value of the ship, and then it would end up kind of inflating their numbers and their expectations. That's my guess as far as a revenue management / how they don't know what exactly they're dealing with. But, you know, we will find out. You got the Warspite. How you're gonna get any more of these? They're awesome. I am debating it. There is usually when I stream, there's a shelf back there. I have a couple shelves back there that I have like things on. So I'm gonna see how this looks up there. See how you guys like these sorts of streams. If you guys enjoy these sorts of streams, I'm more than happy to continue to do these sorts of things. Because if I can have a reason to spend money on Lego beyond what I already do, because I don't have a problem. I think I have 4 Lego sets that I haven't built currently that are like sitting and waiting to go, and then I need to save up a couple of paychecks to go buy the gunship, because I would very much enjoy the UCS gunship from Lego. Not that I have anywhere to put it, but I want the goddamn gunship because it's the first UCS prequel set in God knows how long. I think it's the first one ever, if you don't count the $40 Naboo Starfighter from when they pre-did UCS. Anyways, that's a whole Lego thing. This isn't a Lego channel. Y'all don't care about Legos. I mean, maybe you do. You are here. Anyways, yeah. I do like that we're getting more console exclusives between Tennessee, Charlemagne, Zuhoi, and Charles Hugh. Yeah. I forget who it was, but they did like some sort of maths, and I don't know how true these maths were, but they said that the active player base on console was starting to outpace the PC. So we may be in a situation where we end up seeing more development resources headed our way, which that would be nice. Hopefully the monetization changes don't come along with it, though I will not hold my breath because we've seen what has happened on the PC in these last couple of weeks. But yeah, that's there. Here. Hey Tom, what are your thoughts on the Zuiho? I might get it. I honestly have no thoughts on it at this moment. We haven't, like, until I get my hands on it, I don't want to give impressions of it. And we don't have all the facts yet, like, especially because the whole, I'm gonna call it shtick of that thing seems to be stealth aircraft, and I don't know how, or stealthy-er aircraft, and I don't know how much that is actually going to benefit you in the game. Like, will it make it harder for people to deduce where you are on the map? Maybe, but I think you still will have to be a pilot that doesn't fly. Oh, these are wrong. You will have to be a pilot who doesn't who just doesn't fly straight from his aircraft, and that will be, you know, it's going to take some changes tactically speaking for you to yeah, I don't know, like it'll take changes. We'll have to see what it's like actually in game. So I would say just wait for the reviews to come up. You never need to buy a ship without seeing a review. Yeah, you should never buy a ship without watching or seeing a review. I mean, it's up to you. You can spend your money. I'm assuming you're an adult. But I don't know. I wouldn't drop the kind of prices that premium ships are brand new without watching a couple of reviews and understanding if that ship was going to be to my playstyle. So I think patience is always a virtue. Wargaming is generally fairly clear on when they are going to remove a ship from the shop, or like they only ever remove ships from shops at update times. So like I would say always kind of just wait and see if the review strikes your fancy. How big will the Warspite be when it's done? I have no idea. We are what I'm assuming is building either, I don't know, I feel like it might end up being about that big, which is what, a foot and a half. We have I do have a wonderful, so I have a feeling it's going to be about 14 inches is my guess, but we will see when it is done. Thomas Rafa, hey Tommy boy, hello Thanos. Yeah, just hope this new GXP way of gaming does not stick, so we'll be without goodies in the bureau. Okay, so here's my thing. I don't know if I 100% like the Bureau as it is right now. Just because it does let players who are inexperienced in those ship lines get the ultimate ship of the tier, right? Like, to be clear, if I had to earn through tier 7 the ships that that I have the legendary version of in the Bureau, the only legendary tier ships I would have is Grocer and Geary. And I'm now just getting my way through the majority of the other ships. But as far as like top tier ships that I've earned before, and I mean soon I'll have Blister, and I have all the way through tier 7. But the fact that I didn't need to play through all of the other ships in that line is a little weird to me. Personally, what I wish there was some sort of hybrid of where we are now for legendary ships, where you did need to maybe play 5 or 10 games in the tier 7 underling kind of version of that ship to unlock it somehow. Personally, I would love to see Bureau become 1 year after the ship hits the 1 year after the ship is in the campaign, it hits the Bureau. So that way you're always getting new Bureau projects. And if you have someone who's just joining the game, several months or years down the line, if there is a very powerful premium ship, it has 1 year to reign supreme, right? It has 1 year to be the Jean Bart. It has 1 year to be the Wichita. But then once everyone can get it in the Bureau, I feel like there's much less pressure on wargaming, and I feel like it also lightens up the idea that those ships can't be nerfed, because if everyone can get it now, and especially if you can get it for free, you are now selling the campaigns as a 1 year early access to that vessel, as opposed to like it being locked away forever. Let me know what you guys think of that. That's where I kind of wish the Bureau ships were. But I understand if that is not a shared view on Bureau, on what the Bureau should become. Need a level 16 commander. That's another good one. Though that will see. That also will slow. So happy they're nerfing Yami, and DDs finally might less Yami against tier 7, or play something else instead of Yami every game. Yeah, and to be fair, the Yamamoto's nerfs aren't too bad. Like, it will still be a great ship, mainly powered by the fact that it has those incredible guns that it can still very much lean on in order to get the damage done. Get the damage done. There we go. Do you think Kaga will be added? I have no idea. I'm sure, like, I have a feeling that, like I said, this first aircraft carrier is to see what the temperature is of the average World of Warships Legends player is for purchasing premium aircraft carriers, and then they will make decisions from there. Also very happy with buffing Alaska. Yeah, I'll be honest, Alaska for me has been sitting in my dry dock, and I put the Rust and Rumble Rust skin on it because of how little I was playing it, just as a it's in mothballs sort of joke to myself. Because yeah, it did feel underwhelming at times. When you could get it to work, it absolutely sung. but we need right now we need powerful cruisers in legendary tier if we want if we want legendary tier to feel balanced, which it absolutely does not feel at this moment. And now we're doing Don't you like the Alaska? I could take it or leave it. Like I said, I earned it and then straight just put it into mothballs. It is a good ship when you can get it to work. Will she be? I can get the Stalingrad. Will she be worth it? I do not know yet. Good news. Wargaming did say they were going to loan the Stalingrad out to the CCs. So, you know, stay tuned to the channel. I'll have a review on it. I'm sure it will feel very powerful, but we will first have to see how it ends up. How it ends up. Okay, we're doing a 4. Two 4s. Does this go on top of the 3? Yes. This needs to go 1 down. Yes. 1, 4. There we go. That's looking pretty good so far. Can we just switch the name of Vanguard and call it the Buff Guard? That would be... Like, it's not a true wargaming patch if we don't get a buff for the Vanguard. Because, you know, that's where it kind of feels like at this point, where it's like, oh, we didn't buff it? I mean, guess we'll do it next update. Oh boy. Okay. That's a weird piece coming from Lego. I'm not used to seeing. Okay, so we take one of these, and then we make an L with it. More. Is this a battleship piece? Is there any news on the audio update? There is. We haven't heard anything else on the audio update since that dev stream. So who knows when we will actually get it? I have a feeling it is still a couple months out. we will see when they actually decide to go ahead and reveal it and show it to us. Yes, it's this. Happy that Alaska's being buffed since it's your first legendary ship. Nice. It was my first legendary ship too. I'm definitely looking forward to trying it out with the buffs, just because it will be nice to have that little bit of upgrade to it. God, if this is... As someone who's only ever done Lego their whole life, these bricks are so weird. The double-sided stud, it feels like an illegal Lego building technique that I am not used to. Hey, Biggie. Been missing... Thanks, Biggie. How's the office life treating you now? I was threatened with having to go back to the office, but because I'm in Florida, and the way our current numbers are, Disney was like, actually, let's just hold off on sending everyone back to the office. So I dodged it this month, and I don't quite have a return to office date as of yet, but I can see it coming down the pipeline. Make sure, gotta make sure the Alaska keeps up the new Stalingrad. That would be one reason. Wasn't by choice. Ah. What am I'm looking for a little piece, a 1x piece. Is this you? Flipped? Yes. And then, okay, what the hell is that piece? It's not that. Okay. I have to find this piece right there, which appears to be will go on. It's gonna be the size of a 1x, but different. Pretty sure you don't need the black grid. Okay, I will remove the black grid. This is just my usual crafting surface whenever I do like other models and stuff, just so I don't scratch up the table. I'll remove it after we finish out this set of bags. Let me make sure it isn't in. Aha! Found it in this bag. Hey Tom, did you ever hear about the Battle of Midway? It would be nice to get those Japanese carriers. Yeah. Are you okay? Are you talking about the actual historical Battle of Midway, or are you talking about Battle of Midway, the like Battle for Pacific, Battle for Midway, the Xbox title, or the title that I play on, that I would play on Xbox? The issue with Kobe models that if you make a mistake early on, it can be extremely difficult or impossible to fix it. I'm gathering that they are an interesting bunch. Is that just... Okay. And then... the actual battle. Yes, I'm well aware of the Battle of Midway. I can't tell if this little black piece is supposed to be left in here or not. Let's try to stack the next piece on top, which is one of, where are you little 1x's? If this stacks well, then we know we did it right. Okay, we did it right. Cool. Awesome. These things take hours to build. Yeah. The sore spot here in Washington. I mean, it's a conversation that has to happen across the entire nation. I, for one, got my jab because I'm in Florida and our numbers are freaking insane. And I had COVID once, and I do not want to risk it again. Because it did a number the first time round. Nope, that's a 2x brick that needs to go there. Being a diehard Transformers slab, you're pumped. I am too. So, I paused the reveal trailer today, and from what I could tell in the reveal trailer, it did in fact look like we are getting jets as a replacement for the aircraft on Parsival. Which, if my eyes did not deceive me, I will be absolutely freaking pumped. Because, yeah. Who doesn't want jets? I mean, okay, probably a lot of historical people, but for fun's sake sort of mentality, I am all here for it. Imagine a parcel of F-15s. Yeah, it would be great. It's like, okay, 34, 35. Okay, so now I'm building. Talk about anachronistic. It's tricky to get these things pretty much impossible outside Amazon. The Amazon supply chain is usually limited. Yeah, I was just fortunate because it's here. I've seen them pop up on Target for some reason. Target will carry them, and I'm not sure why Target will, but they've been on Target because I think I saw, what did I see on there? Is Hipper on there, or is it Prince Eugen? One of the German cruiser. One of the German cruiser ships is on there. And I nearly pulled the trigger on that. And if this goes well, I may pull the trigger on Belfast soon, because Belfast, I like the British cruisers in game, and it would be fun to have a British cruiser to whatchamacallit. To build out. It'd make more sense if Soundwave and Hot Rod switch. Soundwave is more utilitarian, like Edinburgh, and Hot Rod as well. Hot Rod, so he's fast. I was sort of disappointed with the Edinburgh skin, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, I think of the new skins, I really enjoy the Parsival. The ever elaborate, I don't have room for the Lego model or ship. I know that one all too well. Okay. This is supposed to go. Ah, okay. That goes right here. And then we are putting this here and a 1 by reverse. Okay, and then now it looks like we're reinforcing this. So this is going here. Oh. Get back. Thank you. down here CV10 Yorktown. Yeah, I as a little kid slept on Yorktown as like in the Cub Scouts, and it was really cool. I want to get back there now that as an adult, and check that ship out again, because it was really cool going there as a little kid. I can only imagine, like, now understanding the history of the vessel, what that ship is like. There we go. Now you're finally secured. Okay. And then we're going to go there. There. Okay. We are now at this point. Oh. So this is okay. So this is the prow of the ship, is what we're building right now. You have figures for all the in-game Transformers except for Grimlock. Nice. I forget what Transformers I had growing up. I really enjoyed the cartoons, and that's why I have like an affinity for them. But beyond that, I haven't. I think I only had a couple of the Transformers. Sadly, your models just have to sit on the floor. I'm almost at that too, because I'm quickly running out of room in my home for them. Okay, how is this supposed to work? So we're taking this, and we're placing. Okay, now I see what the battleship marker is for. It's for putting essentially anti-studs in, so that you can then. Nope, I put this in the wrong piece. Yeah, it's for essentially installing anti-studs into places so that you can then stick duplicate pieces back to back to form those perfect angles. So we now have these two, which then will go right here, and that begins to form. Okay, we're learning the art of Kobe right now, and their weird building methods. There we go. Imagine how much money. Yeah, but then, okay. But does LEGO even need to do it? Like, if we're talking 90s era LEGO, yeah, they would. I think they'd be dumb not to do it, because 90s they were in trouble. But if we look at them now, their strategy of IP based sets has done them increasingly well, because let's be clear, how many of us actually how many people, like, how many people are buying these compared to the people buying a Lego set? Like, Lego strategy as it is now is pretty concrete. Where are you? Oh, hey, Trent Frost, thank you so much for subscribing. I apologize for the late thank you for subscribing over on YouTube. My head is down, so I do miss the subscriber notifications, but thank you. You did subscribe like 20 minutes ago. Where are you, little piece? No, well, that's the one I already had. There you are? Nope. Okay, time to start knolling by color. Where are you? That's what we did. Aha, this is where we done goofed. We put in two pieces we weren't supposed to. The overhang. Versus this with the overhang. And then put this on top. Okay. Well, at least we caught it now. Before it got too bad. Can I say how much a pain in the rear it was to build the Missouri stern? I'm like, yeah, I absolutely understand. It is a unique way of building, and I get it because they have to make the form of the ship, but it is also a pain. Found the Prince Eugen on Amazon for a Kobe set. Like, yeah, I almost pulled the trigger on the Prince Eugen. I'm not gonna lie. I just don't have it in game, and therefore I didn't want to buy something I didn't have in game already. And that was my main holdup on purchasing Um, that was my main holdup in purchasing Prince Eugen for as a ship to build. Okay. And then what are we doing? We're going. Yep, that's much better. There we go. That's looking good. Stream is a perfect excuse for you to clean up those models. Yeah, they get dusty quickly. And there's not much you can do about it. It just accumulates so dang quickly. Okay. Where'd you? No, it is not just you with the dust. Are you sure about that one? No, at this point, I am flipping rapidly back and forth to try to match the sides, but I think I have right what needs to be right, if that makes sense. That's okay. That's where I went wrong on this side. Okay. Urgh. Yeah, they do not do a good job of. I don't know if it's just because I'm not used to Kobe, and I'm not used to how they draw things, but they don't do a good job of communicating the height of bricks. But we're at least, or at least I'm at least figuring it out now, which I'm happy with. I bet this is wrong too, isn't it? I bet this. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Is figuring it out. Great. Just ignore me. I'm a dumbass. No, dude, it's fine. I am struggling my way through this. As previously stated, I have not built one of these Kobe's before, and it can be quite the challenge. Weird Guy GTZ, how are you doing? Okay, cool. We are. I'm feeling this is the bow of the ship. Good chance at least one of them is going to be longer than it should be. Oh boy, quality control, here we come. We need 2 of the overhang flat pieces. You're up 2 or 3 days from attaining your conqueror. Nice. Also, guys, is the background music okay? Is it decent background tunes? Background music is a vibe. I hope it's a good vibe. The questioner, hi, hello there! be relaxing. I'm glad. Just where most streams. Hey, man, I originally pitched this as just a chill build stream hangout, and I figured since patch notes got posted today, we can also talk about patch notes while I mess my way through these instructions, because I am now at what is my weakness as a builder, which is geometrically understanding the angled pieces and how they fit into the thing I just built. So excuse me as the monkey brain works overtime in attempts to figure this out, because this is where I struggle. I think that's right. It just doesn't snap in, which I'm guessing it will, because the other side is going to mirror it. And if I know anything about what I'm assuming is Kobe construction methods, it's we're going to mirror and then use the mirrored sides to whatchamacallit, to like snap it. Because that's what I've picked up, is they are mirroring these things and they don't mind these weird connection types. That doesn't hold itself in. Keeps together strong. So yeah, this music is actually, there's a person who, what he does is he writes music that he won't copyright. He just makes sure that you play it through like Apple or Spotify or whatever. And that way, if you have an active Spotify subscription, he gets paid when you play the Spotify. But then he won't claim the music on your streams, which is really nice because it's a win-win for everyone. That just isn't holding. It literally just slides out. Do we have an extra one of the little anti-studs? No, we don't. So if we're looking at this, these two are supposed to back in, and it's supposed to just sandwich itself and like register so that these stay together, but that is not how it wants to stay together, which is unfortunate. All this just to clean it. the first time. Yes, I just did it wrong the first time and I figured it out. I am the smartest person in the world right now. Here we go. Do-do-do. Fuck yeah! I think that's right. Hopefully that's right. I don't think it's right. It's not right. God damn it. Are here. A non-anti-stud. The 90-degree high side goes onto this side right here. Then beside the anti-studs, the 90-degree high side once again registers in there. Okay. Now we flip the page. The anti-stud matches up. High side goes over that, and now we finally did it correct. Ha ha ha! There we go. God, is LEGO worth it just for their better manuals at this point? I mean, not that we can get these ships like this without. All right, but oh, look at that. We are closing it. Backwards, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Come on. Beautiful. Realize your Bismarck is missing the top front porch of the bow. Jesus. Oh. We've made it through the bow now. Okay. Let's hopefully pick up some steam now. Yes, there we go. We're figuring it out. Are you building the Warspite with Legos? Not technically Legos. They are Kobe building toy bricks or whatever. I don't know what they officially call themselves. But yes, they are a building brick that is essentially a Lego. It is a Lego compatible building brick. And yeah, I am attempting to build the Warspite with it. It's legally distinct from Lego in every way, just enough so that they can't be sued. But you can use it with Lego. Like, here's Ben Kenobi. He fits on the Kobe brick. Oh, yes, 100% will still hurt if you step on him. Okay, no, we were right. This goes here. And then... Oh, okay, this is designed to secure this to the actual bow of the ship. Should totally use as a bow spirit, dude. I don't know. So I have old Kenobi. So what I really want to do is with one of the plans, and I don't know which Ben I'm going to do it to. So I have both a Clone Wars Ben and a OT original trilogy Ben. So where's my saber? So, you have battery power. No, you don't. So, this is a saber from Galaxy's Edge, which is the Star Wars section of whatchamacallit, of Hollywood Studios here in Orlando. And in the middle of it is... Whoops! That went flying. Is a kyber crystal. These kyber crystals operate at the same frequency as the chip that you would put inside your dog at like a vet. They operate at 125 kilohertz. So what you can do is, if you have a RFID reader writer and you purchase some of those chips that you would tag an animal with, if you drill a little bit into the seating position, one of the legs of a Lego minifig, so if you drill a hole down into that, you can put the chip in this, and then the character, when seated, will fit in that kyber crystal chamber, and then you can program that chip to like be certain characters, because you also can throw the kyber crystals in holocrons, and the holocrons have specific whatchamacallits. Oh, that's the one piece I've got. Peace, come here. So I want to attempt to do that to one of the Kenobis. Is to make him into a de facto kyber crystal for the lulz, I guess. going to be a chill stream. Nice. Yeah. Ew. Ow. Okay, now we're abandoning the bow, and we're doing something else. Cool. Someone had way too much time to figure that out. Yeah. It's fun to, like, figure that stuff out. I also want to have on order, so in Galaxy's Edge, like, so you can buy a droid, a little R2 unit. This is the head of the one I'm currently custom painting to kind of look like Jango Fett. Yeah, see? But in Galaxy's Edge, they have Bluetooth beacons spread about, but you don't know about the Bluetooth beacons. And when the R2 units and the BB units pick up the signals from those, oh, I'm building, okay, hold on, I'm building 2 of these. So one, when they pick up, they respond in unique ways. So and someone figured out what said Bluetooth beacons are. So you can buy a pretty cheap Arduino board off of, like, AliExpress and then run a script so that it randomly will proc those Bluetooth beacons, which then will make the droids react like they're in the park, which is pretty fun. But that's the sort of stuff I enjoy doing on the side, you know, just for fun. All right, Biggie, enjoy. Have a safe drive home, friend. Nope. Got it. Beautiful. Did we drop a piece and not know it? Oh, there's some extra piece. I cannot find. So you're gonna watch the... Legitimately, if I earn them, yeah. Like, for that review, I will have to watch it multiple times just to try to get the pronunciation right, because for me, the Russian is very difficult. So, we may be at an impasse. Because, I need a 2x2 or 2x1 tan piece like that for over here. And it's not even, oh, okay, hold on. I have one 2x1 gray piece left. Will I need a 2x1 gray piece in the remainder of this bag? I will not. So either A, I messed up somewhere and put a gray piece, put a tan piece where a gray piece was supposed to go, or 2, they messed up. I'm gonna go with they messed up because I'm perfect. Not. Alright, no gray piece, no 2x1 gray piece, no 2x1 gray piece, no. And then we're in just bag 2. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We are gonna finish off. We're gonna finish off bag 1 because my back and neck are already starting to hurt from looking down, and I have to walk a lot tomorrow in the parks. So I would prefer not to have back pain while doing so. So we will finish this bag, and then we will continue building at another date. I don't know if it will be tomorrow, but it will be a different date that we continue. Figured this was going to be a multi-stream series. Yeah, I did not know how slow and middling my progress would be on these models. The back isn't what it used to be. Nope. Damn it. Hopefully they gave us extra of those orange things. Oh. go on the expedition to retrieve it. Okay, and then this gets added onto here some. Oh, yeah. That looks right. Oh, look at that! It's a bow of a ship. And I bet these go in here. Really follow the directions before I ruin this. I guess I just missed putting these two pieces on both times. Oh, and that piece is backwards. Nice huge peso. Yeah, it definitely is. Nope, I goofed that again. Damn it. This is Lego Run. It is Kobe, which is a fellow brick building type medium. Oh, well, we caught it. That's all that matters. Yeah, we've definitely hit the I'm going crazy part of the night. Oh well. That's where it is. I found the rat bastard. that's where the mismatched part was. Okay, we're finally ready to put the bow on. Oh, we weren't supposed to put one of these sides on. Yep, that's where I fucked up, and it's overhang by 2. Okay, cool. Look at that. It's beautiful. This goes right there. Let's do it the other way. Okay. There we go. We now have the front section of the ship done, and I think that is a good place to hold off since we are now onto what would be bag 2. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out and doing this. It was a fun little chill, different kind of stream than we usually do, but I think it went well. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button down below, and we'll figure out when we can do the next part real soon. Thank you again. Bye.